Hi, it's Dawn. Welcome back. I'm working in my my handmade journal, my 9x12. A couple days ago, I did this sky and really liked all the colors of the sea. And I'm not sure if I'm done with them yet, but I wanted to make another one, and I drew out another one here. And this one, I want to do oranges and reds on the top, and then the colors of the sea on the bottom, so that it gives you that sunset kind of vibe, or maybe a little bit of yellows or whatever. But I'm going to start, because I'm just still in IC mode, I'm going to start with the turquoise at the bottom. I'm going to bring in some different colors this time though. I'm using this Kuretake Malachite, which I really love. I'm using a little bit of a hand mixed mother, which is a combination of all the colors in this palette. I have this little bit of leftover greens over here, so we're just going to kind of see what we get here playing in the bottom of this. Oh, I made a mess there, but okay. Oh, and the other thing I did here is I made the center circle all the same all the way around. So I did not, in my other piece, I did different size circles in the middle, and I decided I wanted to see what it looked like with all of them being contiguous. Yes, I meant to say it like that, continuous. So this is a little gouache, this Kuretake, meaning it's very opaque. So I'm going to start off this little dealio here, but I don't know how long I'm going to, or how many more times I'm going to use it. I love it. I absolutely love it, but it dries kind of almost like an acrylic-y look to it when it dries, so I'm not sure if I'm going to love that. I may have to glaze over it later. We'll have to see. I'm going to take some of this back off so it's not quite so, I don't want it super thick here. And I kind of got it a little on the thick side. She's a thick girl. I have a little 9x11 book off to the side, or 8x10 book, I'm not sure. It came from the 5 and below, that I clean my brush off onto, and then I also just do some off-road scribbling. I just put my paint on it this way. You know, I'm taking this paint off, and I'm like, I don't want to rinse it out into my, and then I use this for other stuff. That's all I'm doing here. Pulling some of this back, it was a little too much. Okay, let's grab some green now, even with some of that turquoise still left in my brush. Ooh, that's green. And let's grab a little of this mother too. Oh, that's a lot of mother. Oh my. Okay, I'll wipe off. Try again. Kind of give the illusion of a sunset. While we were at the beach last week on vacation, we just had so many beautiful sunsets, because when we go to the Gulf, you get you get a sunset over the water, because we're on the west coast of Florida. Okay, let's go a little turquoise here. Ooh, not enough. This is cobalt turquoise. So I'm going to paint the turquoises and the greens first, and then I'll come back and do the warmer colors on top after these dry a bit. Ah, I love that. How pretty that is. And yep, I'm grabbing some of that green and I'm pulling it down into here and depositing a little turquoise up there at the same time. And that is completely intentional, because it gives you the most beautiful ombres and what have you. Oh yeah, love that. Go all the way to that pencil line, so I'm trying to make that a little neater, and taking a moment to give it a little turquoise while I'm at it. Okay, this is too wet, so let's pull some of that out. And let's add some of this down here. Oops, that didn't go didn't variegate much. Huh. The lights, we're having a bad thunderstorm right now, so the lights just flickered. This looks very similar to the previous color I just did, doesn't it? Didn't. This is a Skoda number 10 round that I'm using. It's a synthetic squirrel, I believe. It's been so long since I threw the packaging away, I don't remember. But it's the Versatile brand. I'm sure I could look it up, and it's a synthetic squirrel. It's not actual squirrel. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Oof. Yeah, that came to play. That did not. That is a seriously deep color there. So I drew these shapes just with a ruler, and I used a compass, but you could use a cup, you could use a pill bottle, you could use a plate, just anything you've got that you can draw a circle around. And then I just made a slightly larger circle just outside it, just a slightly wider circle. And on the previous one, I thought I would go back with a micron, a permanent pen in black probably, and just outline these quarter circles, but I haven't done it yet. I'm just kind of, I don't know, sitting on the fence about what I'm going to do next with it, and not really in a hurry to decide. So I'm just content to, like this piece I did over here that's just off camera, I did the circles first, and then just a couple weeks later before I came back and added a second layer with the pen, the white and the black. I like to, I don't know, let things just marinate a little before I decide, wow, that's a dark color, but how beautiful is that? It's gorgeous. Trying to use up this pan over here. Not a big fan of plastic palettes, and I am trying to get to a point where I get all the pigment off of it, and then I could probably scrape it off and put it somewhere else, but here we are. Yeah, definitely looking like the sea here, isn't it? Like the Gulf Coast, for sure. Cool. This is a smorgasbord of colors here. But we like it. I like the green mixed in with the blue. Very pretty. Very nice. Oh, this is a big circle. Why did I leave so much real estate here? I don't know. We're about to fill it up. Standing up for this part because I don't want to move the book, but it's very uncomfortable for my hands, so we're just gonna stand to get a little bit of angle on it. Okay, note to self, go left to right, not right to left in the future. That was a big old segment there, but we like it. All right, I'm gonna scooch this up just a little because I realized I was out of frame for most of that, which is not good. I think I would have learned better by now, but nope. Okay. Getting some greens going. Oh, I like that. A little dark patch right there, but that's okay. I'm going to try to leave it be. I tend to get darker as I work. Not sure why that is. I start off lighter and I continue to get darker. Try not to, but it just tends to go that way. Kind of like my bowling game. Starts off good and goes downhill. I kid. I'm a terrible bowler. I don't start good at all. Alright, last one. Let's see. Let's dig into a bit more of the green. See if we can ooh, hello blue. And I'm going to let this dry, and where it's dry to the touch. Doesn't have to be totally like bone dry, but we're going to let it get a little less dampish than it is now. And then we'll do the oranges and reds on top. See if we like it. I liked the all blue one before, the blue-green one I did earlier. But let's see if the two colors are interesting on top of each other. And that's kind of cool. The bottom colors are darker because, you know, maybe the bottom of the sea or whatever. I don't know. Okay, I'm back in a sec. Okay, the blue and greens have dried enough. I pulled out another palette I have of oranges and yellows and reds. And I'll do some of these as well, along with the mother. And the mother is just a combination of all these colors here on this palette into one. I know the blue is kind of coming through here, but it's just separated. And when you mix it around, you get a lot of brown. Okay, so let's go forward with some oranges and reds and yellows. See what we got. I don't mind telling you, I'm not real sure where to start. I guess I'll start top left. Grab some orange and some red and a little bit of brown to mute it a little. And oh, that's not very pigmented. Ooh, okay, that's a lot pigmented. Wow, 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 wow. That was more than I was expecting. Probably should have done a lighter color at the top, but you know, here we are. It's supposed to be representational, not of a sunset, not realistic. That is vivid. All right, let's dip into some oranges. I've got some Quinn Gold down here, which I love. It's like one of my favorite colors ever. And pull some of that red into it that I just was using. Oh, that was too much. Again, there we go. All right. And when you're doing something like this, you don't have to even do, it's super, what's the word, precious. I mean, you can just really slap it on here. And just slap the colors in here too and just kind of see what you get. That could be fun also. You might get some surprising combinations. Precious is, you know, is a personal choice. I'm quasi-precious, as you can tell. Let's grab some yellow. Okay, that didn't change much. Let's grab a little mother. Oh, hello. Did she ruin it? No. Are we backing up a little bit? Yes. Because you never can ruin anything with paint. I mean, it's impossible. You just got to take a step back and reevaluate. I'll grab a little pink, a little Quinn Rose, I think, here. That'll be a fun color to blend in. Get some dusty reds and oranges going on. Whoopsie. Got a little too slappy there. Okay. Liking that. Alright, let's grab some yellow. We haven't done much with yellow at all. Oh wow, we got yellow here. Okay. Let's go. Let's grab a little bit of this. I have no idea what that is. I could probably try to figure it out, but not right this minute. I'm busy. Just grabbing colors and having fun. Who cares what the names are? The only reason I try to mention names is in case it's not coming through really great on the screen. Because you never know how, you know, your iPad's going to show it, or my camera's picking it up, or, you know, insert technical issue here or there. And this is a very mustardy yellow. It's probably an ochre of some sort, but who knows? Alright, let's grab a little more something interesting, because this is a really flat color. Let's interject some fun. And let's, yep, grab some other, because, you know, we can't leave well enough alone. Ooh, I'm loving this. Okay, now let's go to our next swirl. I'm not crazy about that color, I'll be perfectly honest with you. I might have to do some things to it here. It's just baby puke. Okay. I'm thinking maybe I'm gonna get a yellow for this. Oh, that didn't come out very yellow at all, did it? It came out way more orange. Okay, let's see if we can get that a little more lemon yellow. Nope. All right, it is what it is, people. Okay, let's get the next column going. Oh yeah, we're liking that. All right, let's start with a little bit of yellow at the top this time. There we go. Probably should have dodged back those pencil lines, but we don't care. I grabbed a little orange there. Yeah. Let's go a bit more red here, I think. All right, that translated to orange, but that's all right. So this is a super easy pattern / exercise you can do because it doesn't require a whole lot of equipment, paper, a plate, saucer, a bowl, pencil, and then just whatever paint you got. But I just like I like doing things that are kind of abstracty, is that a word? Abstract like, and also structured at the same time. And I know it's a kind of weird thing to say, but I do. I don't like just making blobs. That's why these circles and these rings give me a little bit of, you know, guidance for where the colors will go and where to start them and stop them. And maybe down the road blobs will appeal to me, but right now this appeals to me. This is only the second, well, kind of third one that I've done. I'm kind of digging it. I find that I just keep doing something that I enjoy until I, you know, oh, mercy sakes, that's some red. Holy cow. All right, well, here we go, red. I do things until it's like I find something else I want to do more than I want to do this. Or until I feel like I've kind of let it run its course. Anyway, this is a lot of fun. I hope you give it a try because a sketchbook is meant to be filled. And I used to have sketchbook, what is it, fear of the sketchbook page. But, man, I've now got a book filled with so much fun because I finally said it's just paper. I can buy more, right? And that's really what it boils down to, is you can buy more paper. And maybe you'll make something you love. Who knows, right? That's always the goal, is to make something you love. All right. Let's do this one. A bit of a Quinn gold and that red. Ooh, Dawn, you're getting sloppy, girl. That's not good. That's a good color. That's a little bit of, I think that's Pyrrole red is what I think that is. That really bright red right there. And then I mixed it in with the Quinn gold. Quinn gold might be one of my favorite warm colors ever. But Pyrrole red's pretty darn good too. It's all good stuff. Find your favorite colors and use them over and over. And then find their complement and use them with it too, and then before you know it, you got yourself a fun piece. All right, what should we do the middle color? Red, I think. Well, sure. Yeah, let's go red. Then maybe we'll finish it with a little orange. Oh, that is blue red, isn't it? Okay, let's try some gold. I think this is Quinn Deep Gold too over here. Look how dark I get. I start off so pale and then I get dark, but it's okay. I like the vibrancy. Okay. There is our sunset, as it were. And we're gonna probably not pencil this in or pen this in yet. We're just gonna give it some time to, I don't know, talk to me and see what I want to do. But I thank you for stopping by again, and we'll see you again soon. Bye.